Well, you guys are here already, so fuck it.
He flipped the table. We leave, right? We all leave in a hurry, in a fucking rush.
Gold,
now
Lalo.
we end up in prison for doing shit like that.
Yeah, the Karens out there will call the cops.
Yeah. What do you guys think? And then like, yeah, fuck it. This sounds great. Like, let's do it.
The way my mentor would put it, what are your non-negotiables? All right, everybody, welcome back. You are now in the company of wolves. I'm sitting here with Jose and Alex.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode.
Of course.
We got another one for you guys.
Weekly basis.
We're back again in the den. We're back in the den. We're going to start this episode off like we always do with Wolfcraft.
As usual.
Yep. So tonight we went to Stacks. We went to Rowdy's. We ended up at Stout House.
Stout House.
Located in Upland, California. So if you guys want a nice a beautiful stout poured for you,
that's a place to go.
Stout House is a great place for you to go if you want to just chill out on some nice dark beer. Just visually, if you guys can see this.
Yes.
It's a very dark.
It's dark. It's not your Guinness. Like people think, oh, dark beer, Guinness. No. It gets darker than that.
Yeah, they're doing great things at Stout House. The thing is, you think Stout House and then you see their menu, extensive menu. Like it's not just pigeonholed to just stouts.
Yeah. They venture out. What did they call it? They called it. They're on their menu title. It was something else.
They have a weird category system.
Yeah,
They break them up to different beers, and it's very interesting. But selection is great.
Yeah, they had the top one, which is 3 beers, which is their top stouts.
The more impactful one.
Yeah, they have the a barrel aged one, which is what was it called? Damn, now I can't remember.
I remember what it's called either.
Yeah, I can help you here.
Yeah,
but it's the one they recommended.
Yeah,
right?
that's the one we wanted to bring, but unfortunately we couldn't.
It was something fig.
Yeah, it was a fig.
Oh,
it was like
it was a fig.
We were supposed to try that too, by the way.
Yeah,
next time
we never did.
Well, it was like 14%. So we're like, maybe next time we go there.
Maybe before we had a little bit too many.
That's the one I was excited about, but next time for sure. And they had another one, Centennial, and they had you know what? Anyway, then they had Then they had another stout list, which was ones we brought home, which is the triple. We brought home the chocoholic, the peanut butter, and the
OCD.
The OCD, which is the obsessed coffee disorder. Yeah,
which Alex had it there and fucking smelled amazing.
Tasted great.
It was a good fucking drink. But we're not going to review that one tonight for you guys. Tonight we're going to go ahead and review for Wolfcraft. We have the Stout House chocolate, and then we have the Stout House peanut butter. And we have another glass here. We're going to mix them up for you guys.
Yeah, because they suggested that, you know what, go ahead and mix something. This and this goes good with that, and this goes good together. So we're going to mix the other two. So we will try the OCD, but it's going to be mixed.
And I like how he told us that.
Yeah.
I like how he said these beers blend well together, so get experimental. And we're like, hey.
Most breweries would be like, no. I mean, they wouldn't even suggest it, but you probably even shouldn't.
Well, I think last week, we poured the Michi with the fucking
we tried that
Solario.
Oh, yeah. Was that last week?
Maybe the week before.
No, it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, but we tried our own little concoction. But it's nice to have them tell us, like, hey, these blend well together. They play well together. Yeah. So go ahead and feel free to mix them up. He specifically told us, go ahead and make a peanut butter Reese's little cup, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Pour them together.
Chocolate.
So, we're gonna do that for you guys. So
we're going to play around afterwards, everything. So
where are we going to start?
All right, I'll start first.
What's that?
Of course.
What you got over there?
Peanut butter.
Peanut
butter stout.
That was good. I had that one over there. That was really good.
You know, in the glass at there, it looked like it was the way it settled. It looked good.
It was good. It gave a little brown tint to it. I don't know if that was lighting compared to, because we cheers too, compared to the other ones. But that's good. I liked it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to focus in on the flavor.
It's brewing. It's going.
Yeah. It's very subtle, at least for me. The peanut butter, like I'm looking for it. I feel there's a flavor there, but I'm looking for that peanut butter.
You don't get the peanut butter right
it's
away?
not strong, and it's not the peanut butter flavor that I'm that I'm
Hoping
expecting, that I'm hoping for.
Did
Yeah.
you smell it?
Yeah, I did smell it.
Let me smell it. Let me get a
I always,
chance.
that's the first thing I do.
I know I fucked up this time.
Yeah, I've had a peanut butter stout before, right? It's from Belgian Beaver.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like they nailed it pretty good. Like,
That one's good.
Yeah.
I like Belgian beer.
yeah, no, I mean it's good. It's just like I'm looking for that peanut butter. It
More
doesn't-
strong.
yeah.
More stronger. Mm.
Or not, there's a strong flavor there for sure, but it's not quite 100% peanut butter. Like at least the flavor that I'm used to tasting
Mm.
when it comes to peanut butter. At least that's my take on it.
Yeah, same for me. It's like if I'm getting any peanut in this, it's
Yeah.
like almost like a raw peanut.
Yeah,
It's not like
yeah.
a peanut butter
Yeah.
where it's like it's prominent. It's a little sweetness to
Yeah.
it. You know,
Nothing
usually
roasted.
usually peanuts have, peanut butter has a little sweetness to it. It's real subtle. I'm getting it, but very subtle. I'm not.
Yeah.
I expected like peanut butter
Yeah,
and maybe. I mean, listen to the name, right?
yeah.
But it's real subtle. I can get the peanut, but it's very subtle. It's not what I was expecting. It's a little light on the taste that I was
Yeah,
expecting.
let me take
But
another.
the look of it is nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice dark beer. But I was expecting more of a peanut butter taste to it. I don't know.
I don't know because I'm kind of getting that peanut butter.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Your palate is very sensitive. So
I guess so because I am getting the peanut butter, a little bitterness from the peanut, salty.
all that.
Yeah,
It's funny. I'm really getting more of the bitterness of the stout, and like I taste the hint of the peanut butter in the background.
Mm.
But more like James, it's not really the butter. It's more like the peanut,
Yeah.
not so much the peanut butter.
yeah. I'm not getting the butter.
It doesn't taste creamy
because,
like that.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm getting the saltiness
Yeah.
of the raw peanut.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think raw peanuts are salty. I think
No.
you salt the peanuts,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I am getting that saltiness to it though.
Okay.
All right.
So what do you rate this overall? Start with Alex.
I mean, starting off with the name, like I said, I was expecting that peanut butter flavor, and it caught me like looking for it. So for that, I gotta say, and I may hate to give it, I gotta say like a 6 overall, only because it's like it's a good stout, but maybe because of the name, it's like I'm expecting something and I'm not quite getting it.
Mm.
But it is enjoyable. It's good. It's just like kind of lacking.
You think too much peanut would be?
Not too much.
Would ruin
I would
it?
say a little bit more.
Oh,
A little more. Like a little bit more upfront. Not so much like where I'm having to go on an adventure looking for that flavor. I'm swishing around my mouth. I'm like, where's that at? Like,
like a wine taste.
yeah, I would like it to just be a little bit more prominent.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the 7 on this one. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm gonna go with 5.
Oh shit.
And I hate to do this because I think that they do great stuff with stouts. But for me, the fact that I gotta look for the peanut butter,
yeah.
that's kind of missing the mark. I'm giving it a 5 because it's a solid stout. Like if you told me this is just a good stout,
Yeah.
if you even told me this was like a milk stout, and I was like, I didn't know there's peanuts in there, I wouldn't know.
You'd believe that.
Yeah.
was a
I'd
mix-up.
believe that there's no peanuts in here. So I'm not getting it off this one. Maybe they got other batches that are better. But for me, this one's kind of middle of the road stout. It's good. It's dark. It's solid. It's heavy. It's good enough. But for me, I'm missing a little bit of the sweetness, a little bit of the peanut. I'm not getting that very much at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it's middle of the road for me. It's a good stout, but it's not a crazy good stout. It's lacking. But that's just me.
But
That's
it's still
just my
good.
taste. But it's a good stout.
Yeah, it still tastes good.
If
It's
you
a
guys-
solid stout.
If you guys
Yeah.
don't like it, I'm just gonna
No.
cite it over
Again,
here for
we're not
you.
saying we don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not saying we don't like it.
It's like I said, like James said perfectly. If it was introduced as just a stout, this is one of our stouts that we just brewed, not a flavor one, but so on alone, it's good. But it's because they're introducing it as peanut butter. I'm looking for that flavor, and I'm not quite finding
so
it.
if it had no title to it, no
Yeah.
anything flavor based to
So
it,
say-
It rank higher.
Say they just
Oh,
introduced it
damn.
like as a house stout. This is something that we just came up. Here's a stout. One of, it is. This is just a basic stout.
Mm.
Then for a basic stout, that would have been like
oh,
pretty good.
all right.
Yeah.
but it's like yeah, it's just
It missed the mark.
Yeah,
It missed the mark slightly.
Hey, that's the beauty of people's palates. You can
Yeah.
have a strong, tasty beer, and everybody has a different opinion on it.
Exactly.
true.
And you got a sensitive palate.
I do, yeah.
So, at the end of the night, your palate might pick those flavors up better than me and him.
yeah.
Because you taste sweetness a little different than me and Alex. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
maybe you're tasting that peanut. I'm not tasting it. So
Yeah, I don't taste
for me,
nuts.
middle of the road. So it's not a bad beer again.
No, it's
so
not bad at all.
So give me some more nuts.
oh,
Need some
well,
more
okay,
nuts.
okay.
We're gonna have to take that too over.
Maybe later on that one. But we're gonna go ahead and move on into the chocolate stout. So let's hope there's chocolate in here, right?
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind
Yeah.
of chocolate in there.
But before I taste this, I said we would mix and match and do our peanut butter cup and chocolate.
We're gonna do that.
We'll do it after.
with
I know,
those
I
two.
know, but
Yeah.
let me just say this right now. Before I taste this chocolate one, I want everybody to know that I'm kind of disappointed
Yeah.
that when I mix them, I can't find the peanut.
Right. So how?
So I'm not gonna be able to do that here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't doubt their craftsmanship. I don't doubt what they're doing there. I just think tonight is not the night, right? Like
Right.
they missed the mark on that one. When I mix them, I don't expect that peanut to just come out of nowhere.
But who knows? Maybe.
Well,
maybe
maybe.
the chocolate might help.
Maybe some chemical reaction
or
will
maybe
bring it.
or maybe let it warm up.
True.
Oh.
That's
So
a good
we
point.
don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna go ahead and taste the chocolate
Yeah.
stout. Okay.
Yeah.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Well, no, yeah. James brought up a great point. When every stout warms up to room
It's a
temp,
total different flavor.
the flavors actually start
Yeah.
coming out. So maybe, yeah, exactly. We're just trying it at the wrong temp. We'll let it warm up, try again, and maybe we'll see if the peanut butter is
I
more
think
prominent.
they should suggest that
They should.
while they're
Yeah,
there.
I
Like,
agree.
hey, you know what? It sounds good now, and you may like it later. Cold. But I'm gonna suggest to you, let it warm up a little bit, and bring it to a warmer temp, and then try it and see how you like it. They didn't suggest that to us. And we're passing around a glass.
I forget all that. I tried it first.
I'm tasting a slight resemblance. I think this is why he says that overall the stouts that all they have they pair well, because I think they all have the same base. Because I'm tasting the base of both of them.
Similarities to it.
Yeah, so the base flavor of the stout I can taste. The chocolate one, I'm tasting a little bit more, but I'm tasting more of a bitter chocolate, like an unsweetened chocolate.
Yeah, it's unsweetened for sure.
Like
yeah,
an
yeah.
unsweetened, like more of a like straight dark chocolate, which personally I love.
Yeah.
But again, not quite prominent enough for me. Like I want a little bit more in my face, like a little bit more up front.
Really? Holy shit.
But I can taste it. This one I'm not looking for. This one I taste it on the back end. Like I start
You want straight, like, let's drop a little square of chocolate in there.
No,
That's what
shit, more
you
like a
want.
goddamn chocolate bar. Not a squirt.
No, of just straight chocolate.
Yeah, like pure 100%.
Yeah,
Like
Little
yeah,
square of
yeah.
it. Just that's what you want.
But I do taste that one on the back end, like the more of a just the straight. Maybe that's the same thing with the peanut. Maybe they had introduced it like as a peanut stout, not so much peanut butter, but peanut. Because like that, I'm tasting not so much chocolate, but I'm like a chocolate bar where everybody knows, but more like the chocolate cocoa bean.
Yeah. It's
Right.
more definitely chocolate.
Yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah, because on the back end, like you said, there's this like bitter chocolate
Yeah,
taste that I don't think most people are familiar with.
yeah,
But there's definitely at the back end. It's
Yeah.
not throughout the drink,
no,
because up front you get the same base.
Yeah.
So it's like a stout. Like, okay, it's a stout.
yeah,
And then you get that chocolate on the back end, but it's like unsweetened. And for me, it's almost like it just didn't really quite get over the hump.
yeah.
For me, the chocolate flavor, it's like it's there. You notice it, but it's like, oh, you didn't climb the fence.
Yeah.
Like, so it didn't really meet there. But you can taste it, and like you said, it's funny because maybe if they marketed it like, okay, that's peanut stout.
Yeah,
But I never heard that before, right? Usually it's like peanut butter stout.
yeah,
But this one, it's just the chocolate. I'm not mad at the bitter chocolate flavor because like there's no sweetness to this drink at all,
no,
right? And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I
This
like
is a chocolate stout,
Yeah.
and for people who like chocolate,
yeah,
there's a variety of chocolate you can like. This one here is like, yeah, it's the bitter type, but it's in the back end,
yeah,
and it's almost not prominent enough. Like you said, you put nail right on the head. It's not chocolatey enough.
Right.
Even though it's bitter, it's not quite there. And again, solid fucking base on both of these beers.
Yeah.
Solid base. Like, again, if you told me this was a regular stout, I would be like, oh, this is a solid stout. Color, taste, mouthfeel, flavor, depth, complexity. It's there. It's just missing a little bit of that strong element that usually pairs well with those stouts.
Yeah.
So to me, this is like what you said. It's just kind of like it's too light on the flavor.
Little lackluster type of thing.
A little bit, yeah. So yeah.
I think though that one is a little less complex than a peanut butter because it's just straight chocolate. Straight, 100%. I'm sure chocolate. Or 100% cocoa.
I gotta go like the opposite. I feel like that's a little bit more complex. The flavor on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel the same way because this chocolate stout carries a little more bitterness to the drink, which adds a little bit to the stout.
But that's only like what, not two ingredients, but as opposed to a peanut butter where it's you have the stout and then you have they probably did a little bitter with the chocolate in the peanut butter, but then they also added the peanut butter.
I don't think they added chocolate to the peanut butter.
I didn't taste any chocolate. No,
I didn't taste any.
Well, because they're saying that's a peanut butter, that's a chocolate. Mix them together, you're gonna get Reese's, right? Or
I don't think we're gonna get Reese's out of that.
I know, right? But pretty much when you think peanut butter and chocolate,
as you guys talk, I'm gonna be concocting.
That's what you think you're gonna get. So that's what we're hoping right now. We're gonna get maybe something similar to a Reese's peanut butter cup.
I don't think that's gonna happen at all. But hey, it's worth a shot.
But who knows? And again, maybe they're just not at the right temp.
That's true too. Yeah, you're right.
So hopefully we can. I mean, let's see. Oh, okay.
What?
All right.
No way. I was not expecting
All right.
that at all.
Before I pass this glass, let me just say this. By simply pairing these two lackluster beers together,
right?
No disrespect to the brewery.
No, not at all.
But just off of what we got canned up, solid beers, but just kind of lacked flavor. When I paired this and I drank this right now, and there's some head in the glass, it was a better drink than both of them.
Really?
So I'm gonna pass this around after one more drink.
How's the aroma?
It's not too strong.
Oh,
it's kind of like the same vibe you're getting from here. But let me take one more swig of this.
Okay.
Because I do think that this is a better pour than them on their own. And maybe that's why they told us to pair it. I don't know.
I'm very intrigued, because I was not expecting that at all.
I think those flavors kind of pair well together. Good base.
Yeah.
The flavors are there.
Anytime you mix peanut butter and chocolate together.
Yeah, I think they complement each other well. Poured into that glass better than the two I had before that, in my opinion.
It's always a silence when Alex tries beers. It's just, what does he think?
The gears are spinning. It's a good thing. I like it. I enjoy it. I wait for his mouth to start speaking because he's just all mental at that point.
What do we got?
All right, hold on. I got to go for a third one. I'm sorry. All right. Okay.
There it is. That silence.
All right. I see what James was saying, that they do play well together. But the one thing still stands is that it's still
light on the flavor.
Yeah, it's very light on the flavor. But they do together. I think they pair up well. So even like so.
So what? So was that one drink better than the two independently?
Yeah, I gotta say.
I feel like when I drank that cup, it was better than individually the two.
Because there's more to it now. Now there's more.
They're more dancing on the tongue.
Exactly. So there's more like I said before. There's a little bit more an adventure now. A little bit more to the palate, to the flavors. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting different flavors at different times. So there's more to it. But again, it's still a little bit lackluster where
The flavor's not as strong.
No, it's still on the back end. Yeah, it's still kind of same deal, but it does taste better together.
I think it tastes better together.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
think?
I think it does taste better together because the chocolate one is bitter. It is very bitter and expected, which is awesome on its own. And the peanut butter is not too prominent on the peanut butter. I taste the peanut in it, whether it's salty. I'm not getting the butter. The butter to me, peanut butter should be a little sweetness to it. I've never had like a bitter, salty peanut butter.
If you get
bitter,
the
salty,
I think
bitter,
not bitter,
Usually the salty is going to help the bitterness, right? So you're not going to get a bitter, salty peanut butter because there's sugar in the peanut butter.
Doesn't when you grind up peanuts, it bring out its natural sugars? It makes
Yeah,
it a little
there's
sweet.
natural sugar inside the peanut, but not
Right.
much. But there's still some there, and there's usually a sweetness. So if you
I
have
don't know.
peanut butter, there's
I
going to be
taste-
sugar added to it always.
well, that's if you have
I
like
taste it.
the number used to was like Jiffy or Skippy.
Yeah.
Obviously, those have added sugar, but if you get like the more natural based, the ones that are like oily, you got to mix. Those are more like straight, just the peanut
The
and
more organic
ones. So
ones.
they don't have added things to it, right? So it tastes more
But-
natural.
But a very strong peanut flavor, regardless, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
So that's
Definitely.
going to be the prominent thing. Because you can eat peanuts by themselves, and there's no bitterness to the peanut.
No.
It's peanut flavor. Like it has that flavor to it.
Yeah.
There's oils, there's fats in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there.
Now mixing the two, it dilutes the bitterness from the chocolate, and it doesn't up the peanut butter, but it dilutes the chocolate. So it's just actually smooth. It's really good.
Yeah, it does smoothen it out.
Yeah.
Where the chocolate's a little less.
Mm.
Bitter.
Yeah.
So it's good.
So
I mean,
it is good, but then again, now I'm leaning
Dang.
more towards the chocolate. Thinking
You
about it
know
because I do
what?
like the more bitterness from the chocolate stout.
where did we get that? Where did she get that raspberry one? Was that Stout House?
Yeah, Stout House.
If we mix that in there,
Okay, I was thinking right now, like, okay, if you have, see, the thing is, these two that we had aren't really standalone flavors on their own. I'm over here thinking like, throw some marshmallow in that motherfucker, make it a s'more, because
Make
like
a
a
s'more.
s'more always adds that sugar you're looking for.
yeah.
But no,
you
they
throw
d-
in that peanut. I mean, that raspberry that she was trying,
yeah,
or she
yeah.
had.
Yeah,
That's a PB and J right there.
Yeah, but that wasn't a stout though.
it wasn't a
No.
stout.
No,
But
that,
you could still mix it.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
It,
That
it was
might
it was good.
That might taste.
It was
pretty
good, but I don't think that the peanut stands as strong compared to the raspberry, and I don't think the chocolate would stand to the raspberry. The raspberry was actually prominent. It was very prominent in the aroma and the taste and everything. These ones aren't very strong. They're strong stouts, like solid stouts,
Mm.
but not so much in the flavor department,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing if you're looking for a strong stout. I mean, these hit the mark completely.
Yeah.
So we already rated the chocolate one, do we?
No.
Okay, rate the chocolate one.
All right. So the chocolate alone. Oh, I'm almost gotta go the same. You know what? Actually, no. I did like it more. So I'm gonna go with the 7 on the chocolate. 6.57, only because it's like I would just like it a little bit more stronger. I would like a little bit more of that chocolate flavor to stand out. But I did appreciate the fact that they used more of a dark, bitter chocolate versus a sweeter milk chocolate.
Uh huh.
So I like that. I would have wanted it to be a little bit stronger, or more upfront flavor.
What'd you say? A 7? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was leaning like 6.57. Like it's slightly better.
Then the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna give that. I'm actually gonna give that 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna give the chocolate one a 6. I like the bitterness of the chocolate, so I like that they went with the bitter chocolate
Yeah.
because I think it was a better choice with the stout. I just wish it was more prominent. If you're gonna make it bitter chocolate, make it more of a bitter stout. Make it more like, okay, this is definitely a bitter chocolate stout, right? And no problem. Like people who like bitter chocolate would enjoy a bitter chocolate stout.
Yeah.
It would have been good. So for me, it's a 6. I rated the other one a 5, middle of the road, because I had to search for the peanut.
Yeah.
This one here, I can taste the bitterness of the chocolate. So I'm not necessarily looking for it. It's just not as strong. I'm going to give it a 6. It's slightly higher than middle of the road. But the bases of these beers, again, the stout is solid. Like, I can't complain about the actual drink here in front of me.
They're
It's just
great.
more the flavor.
They're great beers.
It's the flavor.
Yeah.
It's more the flavor that I'm more hesitant about. But for me, this one's a 6.
Yeah.
It's a little higher than.
But the weird part too, though, is that their coffee one, though, that's on a whole different level. That one, the
prominent.
smell was. Like,
What I tell you?
It was, yeah, I had the beer. I'm drinking it. James like, hey, can I try that? I can smell it from over here. And he was like a good, a few feet away from me. I was like, you can smell it? He goes, yeah, I can smell it from here. And yeah, the flavor was much more.
Damn.
Kind of what I was expecting from the peanut butter and the chocolate.
And you tried that when we were there?
Yeah.
He
I
ordered
mean,
that one.
I still crack this open now and just pass it around, just as you could try it. But it's
Crack it.
yeah.
Crack
I
it.
mean, it's
We'll
definitely
try
really
it as
good.
we get into the topic for tonight.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah, but if you guys are looking for a stout, and especially a stout house, like
That's
if you guys cold weather, it's great. This is the season for it. But if you're looking for a stout like place, this is definitely the one.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I just want to say, Crystal had the raspberry beer. I forgot what
was a
stout it was.
blonde,
I think it was a wheat. But they can do flavor.
Mm.
They can do flavor. Stouts are crazy. The base of these great bases for stouts, it's just these two in particular weren't very strong in the flavor department. And I think we kind of were expecting that. But if you guys are looking for a stout, definitely go check out the Stout House located in Upland, California. Good location, right there. They take care of you. Super friendly. You can go in there. You can sample a few different ones. Super, super friendly staff. And like Jose accidentally karate chopped he accidentally karate chopped his glass while he was telling a story, and he literally just shattered the fucking pint glass, and I was like, holy shit, it exploded.
Dude, I'm telling you, there had to been a crack in the glass. There's no way.
Bro, I don't think you know your own strength, bro.
I don't think I do.
You were very animated,
Yeah.
but like I'm saying, like customer service, they came over, they fucking swept it up quick.
Swept it up. No problems asked.
And
I mean, no questions asked.
No question asked. They did that. They wiped the table off. They did everything. They actually set the table up for us because it's all standing there.
Oh yeah.
So the staff there is amazing. What they're doing there is amazing.
And to put in, he was like, "Oh, what were you drinking?"
Yeah.
And he was willing to replace it.
Yeah.
But I was like, "No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's nothing. Don't worry about it."
Exactly.
But they were willing to replace it because of a shattered glass.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a good stout, go to the Stout House. They are very impressive. These ones didn't hit the mark tonight, but they have tons of beers on the menu that are great.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Great. And especially if you're looking for stouts. Sometimes you go to a brewery, they got 1-2 stouts. No, these guys got a stout for you. If you're looking for a stout, they got a stout for you. The coffee one, like Alex said, I smelled it and I was like, pass that shit. Like,
Yeah.
let me try that. And it did not miss the fucking mark with flavor. Like that, the flavor was on point. It was great. So check out Stout House, located in Upland, California. This is our second time going to them.
Yeah.
We'll be back again. We'll do another review because they got tons of different stouts for you guys.
Yeah, there's
Oh
more.
yeah.
But we're fans of them.
Yeah.
Oh
We're
yeah.
definitely
I am.
fans of them.
I am.
Yeah.
For
That's where you want to go if you want a good
Yeah.
stout.
Especially Alex.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, the one I want to go back for is they had an Imperial Stout aging.
Were
background.
those the ones that were? in the
Yeah,
background?
they had them in the barrels. You can see them, and
So they were currently.
I'm excited for those to come out.
They're currently brewing and aging as we were there ordering.
Oh yeah.
So which is good. But unfortunately, we got a shout out to Solorio. Not unfortunately shout out, but unfortunately we weren't there. But definitely shout out to Solorio. They were renovating or repaving.
Yeah, they're getting their parking lot repaved.
So maybe they'll level it out and there's not so much humps and stuff over like that.
I mean, hopefully it's just one weekend. Hopefully they're open.
Oh,
next
for sure.
weekend.
Yeah. They'll be open next
they'll be
weekend.
open.
But shout out to them because that's our home base.
Home
and
base.
We'll be back there. I'll be back there next weekend. So I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah, that's home base for us. Make sure you
Yeah,
guys check
for
out
sure.
Solario too. That's our home base. Great beers all around. We appreciate the good beers. So if you guys got any recommendations, we fully support that.
yeah,
We've been to a lot of breweries in this area, and now we're looking to branch out. Shout out recommendations for that. But solid, turnout for this
Definitely.
one. It's just the flavors weren't there.
Yeah.
But the stouts are great.
Yeah,
The
stouts are great.
the feel, like I said, the flavor of the stout itself is good. But just missed the flavor mark a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's not to discredit them at all.
No.
It's just to
Maybe
say
it's a bad pick on our part. Maybe.
No, it's not a bad pick. This is an honest opinion.
Yeah.
Like, this is an honest review. But we know what they're capable of. And that's the beauty. Will we be back again? 100%. We'll be back again.
Yeah.
But this is an honest review. This is what we do for you guys. We try to review and give you guys good critiques. And we're not shy about it. This is what we do. We go and we say, hey, let's get a good beer. They know what we're doing. The second time we've been there, we talked, hey, podcast tonight.
Yeah.
And they were all for it. And we couldn't sit here and pretend. That's not what we do. So
No, yeah. If you guys don't like it and you don't want us back, then shit. Sorry.
I mean, yeah.
nah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think they know what they do.
Yeah.
They know exactly what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that this just not the night. But
It's not their first time.
it's not their first rodeo.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, like they got plenty of other good stuff too.
Oh, they got tons of good stuff. So this is going to wrap up Wolfcraft. Make sure you guys are supporting your local breweries. Make sure you guys are supporting local businesses. And when they're open, go do it. Like, go and take your date there.
100%.
Whatever you got to
Go
do.
in.
Go spend the day there. Go ride your bike out there. They're always ready for you guys, serve you guys good beers. And we love local breweries. We love small businesses and what they're doing and the way they evolve. That's one of the biggest things this year is how they've been evolving and making the customer the priority.
Yeah.
And make sure we're safe and make sure everything's good. So make sure you guys are checking out the local breweries. Make sure you guys go and try the Stout House. If you guys go and try any of these beers and you guys are like, hey, you guys are way the fuck off. These beers are great. Let us know. And, let us know your opinion on this.
And then we'll try them next time.
Exactly. So we'll be back again, no doubt. We appreciate the Stout House. Thank you guys. Thank you the Stout House in particular for just providing these beers for us and welcoming us and making us feel good and and giving us customer service and telling us what we should look for and all that stuff. So shout out to the Stout House for that. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap up Wolfcraft.